Welcome to episode 6 of the Culinary Adventures of Mad Zach. Today we're making delicious, cold, refreshing cucumber and hummus sandwiches. These are excellent and you won't even need your stove or oven. I know the last ones have had a bunch of oven dishes in them, and this time we're going straight cold. Also, don't you go running out to the grocery store to buy some hummus, because we're going to make it right here. There is no need to buy this stuff. It's so easy to make. To make these guys, we're going to need 1/8 of a cup of vegetable broth, 1/2 of a can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. You can get them dry, just make sure you soak them the night before. 1/2 of a lemon, 1 dash of salt, 1 dash of pepper, 4 slices of whole wheat bread, a cucumber, but you'll probably only use about half a cup of alfalfa sprouts, and a few pieces of lettuce, about 4, and romaine's preferred. All right, I'm going to get those together, and then we're going to make some sandwiches. We're going to start off first by making the hummus, and to do that, you will be taking a blender or one of these miniature blender things, whatever you may have. You just need some type of a blender. You're going to go ahead and add your chickpeas. Make sure they all get in there. And get these 2 guys that dropped away. Going to add your vegetable broth. Now this vegetable broth I actually made a little precursor, if you will, but keep that on the down low so the rest of the people don't know. But we're going to show you how to make that later. Okay, so go ahead and add your vegetable broth in. Now we're going to go ahead and add our lemon juice. Add the garlic. Add the salt. And finally add the pepper. And then blend away for about maybe 1 to 2 minutes. I mean, really till you get a kind of a thick consistency. You want to blend all the beans, right? So just blend until it looks about right. That's what I do. All right, we finished blending, and we're now going to take a look at our beautiful new hummus. And also scrape off the little pieces from it as well, because none of this should go to waste at all. Delicious. There you have it, some good old hummus. So the main part of this dish is now completed. It's just building your sandwiches. So what I like to do, and you can do this in any order, totally up to you, but what I like to do is what you're going to see right here. Take your 4 pieces of bread. It'll make 2 sandwiches, by the way. Lay them out on the cutting board or countertop. And then divvy up your hummus by 4. Just pour it right on the bread. And as always, make sure you get all the goodness. Boy, this looks great. And then just spread it around the bread. As much of an even layer as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect, of course. All right. Now that you got your hummus all around the bread, we're going to take the alfalfa sprouts and add them to the lower 2. Just go ahead and place them right there. please feel free to add whatever amount you want to. And then take your lettuce leaves and place that right on top of the alfalfa sprouts. 2 per piece of bread. Go ahead and push that down a little. Mix it in with the hummus. Okay, and the next part, you're going to take your cucumbers and you're going to put them on the top piece of bread with the hummus on there. So I cut them in little slices. You can do long slices. You can do whatever type of slice you want. Just go ahead and make a nice layer right into that hummus. It can be also as thick as you'd like it to. Now that whole cucumber in the list, that might be a little too much. It also depends on, how much you actually got out of the cucumber. These cucumbers were grown locally and they were quite large. So I only ended up using about half of them. Okay, so we got a nice little there, and these guys will just stay on the side, a little munching later. And then at this point, you just want to take your piece of bread and flip it really quickly over onto the lettuce. If you want it to match perfectly, flip that around and then quickly flip over. And there you have 2 cucumber and hummus sandwiches. And we're also going to cut them in half so that you can see the beautiful inside. There we go, and there we go. And that's the end of the cucumber and hummus sandwich. You stick tuned, because we're going to come back later with episode 7 with even more delicious foods.